concept that I wrestle and struggle with when it comes to being relative to my beard goals is the idea that the longer you grow your beard, the less volume or width you are naturally going to have. And I'll explain what I mean by that. And the struggle for me is I want a longer beard. I want that prolific, wow, beard. But I also really like volume. I really like the width of a big beard. But as I grow, my beard is going to start to do this and start to get skinnier. And it's inevitable. Now you can pose, you can get ready for a picture, and you can fluff it out and do that. That's great. But day-to-day life, the longer you go, the more narrow your beard's gonna be. And I'll explain why and then kind of give you my thought process on this after a quick introduction. My name is Dan, C Bearded. Thank you guys for checking this video out. If you could, hit a thumbs up right now for me. Consider subscribing if you're not already. I say those quickly, but they do mean a lot to me. So thank you guys, and thank you to those returning subscribers. So, volume width, really big deal for me. I like to have a balanced beard. But if you see guys that have those belly button beards, they have the really long ones, they always in nature, in the wild, I'm not talking about pictures at home, but they start to thin out like this. Not necessarily transparent, that usually happens too, but it gets narrow. And the reason why is very simple. Number one is gravity, of course. It's hard to fight gravity and go out this way when you have weight pulling it down. Simple. But more importantly, the reason why you see it like this outside, when you see people walking around just living their life as compared to pictures, is your motions of your body bring longer beards in. If my beard was right here, there's no impact. I can set the volume, I can set the width, forget about it. But once it starts to get to be my length and longer, what happens is your arms, your chest start to push them in. If I'm going to grab something here, if I'm going to pick something up like my daughter, if I'm just moving around, everything is kind of in, I'm not fighting you guys, but everything is kind of in this motion and it pushes your beard in. You can reset it, right? Get it up nice and fluffy here. But the second I go to grab my phone, the second I go to do these things, it starts to push it in. You get some wind, you push it back in, you lose that volume. Now, I have another video that's probably over a year old that says addition by subtraction. We have a show on Wednesday nights called Beard Advice Live, 9 p.m. Eastern, where we see countless examples where guys grow the beard really long and then they do a really significant trim like Brian. Brian scented one, it's the epitome of this. His beard was long, it was narrow. He did a trim, it's like, whoa, where'd all that volume come from? Addition by subtraction. Now, my struggle is I like that. I like the addition by subtraction. I like the volume. But I also like the wow factor of a hugely long beard. I don't even know if hugely is a word, but I consciously thought of saying hugely because I want that like, whoa, dude, that's a big beard, right? I've hung out with buddies who have longer, bigger beards than me, and I like that attention. I like that presence that they have, but I also don't know how I feel about the narrowing of the beard. Now, there really is nothing you can do about this. It's not going to be balm. It's not going to be wax. Nothing's going to really solve that. You can continue to move your beard, but if you want it free flowing like I have, it's going to start to come in. So I just wanted to put that on your guys' minds because I'd never heard this topic talked about outside of this channel. Now, it probably has. I'm just saying I've never heard it. And if I haven't heard it, I wanted to present it to you guys. If you go longer, your beard gets more narrow. Thoughts, questions, concerns? What do you value? Is that volume more important than the length of the beard? Is it somewhere in between? I struggle with this one. I want to hear your guys' thoughts out here, but I believe this is a concept that should be on your mind. That's why I made the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Can't wait to check out that comment section. Thank you guys for watching today. Dan C. Bearded. I'll keep you guys posted on where I go, if I'm going to continue to trim or if I'm going bigger. I don't know yet, but I do know that I will, and I hope you guys will, stay bearded and stay positive.